Hey girlfriends, welcome to Sister Girl Second Act, and here we celebrate the lives of women over 60 through good food, self-care, and also I end with an affirmation. For those of you who know me or don't know me, my name is Sheila. And what is today's topic? Today's topic, we're talking about how to prepare and stock your pantry post-election. Okay? So, you know what to do. Go get a cup of tea, get a cup of wine, get a cup of water. Come on back and let's get started. So yeah, unfortunately, it's becoming a reality that times are going to be getting harder. So, to prepare for this, I'm starting off with my kitchen and just wanted to bring you all along on the ride for that. I need to go grocery shopping, so what I've done is pulled out everything that I have that I might need to stock up on. And my kitchen is a mess, so please excuse me when I show you stuff, but it's the only way I can tell what I need. The best thing I can tell you that you need to start doing is to start stocking up on essentials, because prices are going to go through the roof, and we're also going to have less selection of things that we want. Here we go back to the olden days. For us that are older, we kind of know what's up, okay? And we know how to survive this kind of stuff. But for you younger people, you should sit back and just take a lesson. Listen to your OGs that can tell you how to make it through this. You know, a lot of us have plans, whether we're going to be here, we're not going to be here, you know, what we're going to do, what we're not going to do. But in the meantime, I can help try to keep you organized and give you a few tips and things to stock up on in your kitchen. So as I was saying, you know, this is such a critical time, and it's a sad time on top of it, because, you know, things happen in our lives, but when it comes to history and politics and all that sort of stuff, we're never prepared for that. So hopefully I can give you a little bit of peace of mind when it comes to at least being prepared and staying safe in your house or your apartment, your condo, anywhere where, you know, you have shelter. And that is your kitchen, especially, that you need to start stocking up on things, because as I was saying, things are going to get terribly expensive, or they might not even exist at all. There are things that you need to start thinking about as far as that will last a long time. And my kitchen, like I said, is a mess, but I'm just going to run you through some of the basics. Now, these are foods that can be beneficial to us women that are over 60 as well. So, for example, let's start off with like our, they're called legumes, which are beans. So we can have like, you can't see this, these are black beans. Here we go. Those are black beans. I try to get containers or keep containers like this, and I try to keep them full. Beans are great. I have some large lima beans. You want dry beans, okay? I've got the great northern beans, these. I've also got like different kinds of lentils. My favorite is the peas that you use to make pea soup. Oh my goodness, I must have that all the time during the winter anyway. But as you can tell, this is my last packet, so I gotta go get some more of this. Also, stuff like kidney beans. I had some. I need to get some more. Like I said, your dry beans, any types of, you know, nuts or seeds, anything like that. Your flaxseed that you can add, that's like a filler that you can use to fill food, make food. Rice, you know, start stocking up. I need to stock up on this. These are those little macaroni shells. The farfalle, you know, usually you can get them for like 2 or 3 for like $1. at some stores. But yeah, just start stocking up on all your dry pastas. And like I said, quinoa. I like to have, what is this? Orzo, raked by itself or in a soup. And of course you got your rices. But if you can get like the bigger containers, go ahead and do that. As you can see, I'm always having some type of pasta in my house, always. Now, when it comes to cereals, don't go out there and buy those Fruit Loops and all that kind of stuff. You don't want the sugary cereals. You want stuff like this, cream of wheat. Of course, you know what oatmeal looks like, and I have to put that on my list, oatmeal. Or if you're gonna have like a drier cereal, have like this, like the toasted oats or Cheerios. Wheatina is also another one. These are the cereals and stuff that we had coming up. You know, they last a long time, they fill you up, and they're cheap. I'm telling you, they're cheap. Do not go out there and get those sugary cereals. They're not good for you. They're not good for the kids. Other things that you want to look at as far as legumes, as far as beans, you can also look at beans that are in the can. You know, canned beans, canned tomatoes. You can get chickpeas, all kinds of stuff. That's anything that's in a can. When it comes to nuts and seeds, you want stuff like popcorn, maybe some peanut butter, dried fruits like cranberries or figs, you know, something like that. You have your seeds, which are, you know, sesame seeds, stuff like that, you know. And it's best to try to get canned foods more so than frozen. I mean, I'm going to go through the list of frozen foods, but canned foods will last long because you want something that's going to last like for a few months. And as you go through them, you can just replenish them. Canned meats always carry tuna fish, definitely. Canned salmon. What else? What is the other fish? It is sardines. The one that I don't like the most, but people say keep it anyway, Spam. I don't even have it in my house. Spam, supposedly it's a good source of protein, so keep that in there as well. And not just like 2 or 3 cans. You know, get to the point where you designate a closet, because that's what I'm in the process of doing, is using maybe my front or my hallway closet to start stocking up on, because we're not going to be able to go out to the store. Like I said, people, it's going to be a mad rush to the store soon. I'm telling you, as soon as January 20th hits, all hell is going to break loose. I'm telling you. So, as far as soups go, hold on, I got to get some more stuff. Now, this is cream of mushroom. And get soups that can do dual things. For example, I put cream of mushroom soup, like if I make a roast or something like that, I can use it in there. There's lots of recipes that you can use something like that in. In the meantime, these are also good. The bouillon powder, I love these. I use these a lot, especially because I like to make my own soups. Instead of getting the cans of broth, I like to buy these because I can control what my salt limit in them. Got this. You got the Saison. I use this a lot for my seasonings and my soups and stuff as well. My meats, everything. But lighter weight, and yeah, they're great for that. You know, try to get stuff that you can use in multiple ways, not just in one thing. And like I said, that's what I do as far as like if I do, I really don't buy like canned soups as far as like chicken noodle and all that sort of stuff. I basically make my own, but when it comes to stocking up, then I will get something that's a little heavy duty. And like I said, for now, it's okay for like freezing stuff. You can make your own and put it in the freezer, you know, but these are for times like if you don't have any electricity, of course, no power, anything like that. Another thing that you need to stock up on is your baking supplies, definitely. Your flour, your whole wheat flour, your bread flour. Now, I'm going to show you both. So, We've got our bread flour here, and then we've got our regular flour I have somewhere in here. But the difference between the bread flour and your regular flour, I think I have it up in my pantry. Yeah, it's up there. See? All-purpose flour and some more beans and some more beans. Okay, so the bread flour has yeast in it. So I always keep bread flour on hand because sometimes I forget to buy the yeast. This is yeast, and it is the active dry yeast, but keep plenty of yeast, your flour, both kinds, your AP flour. Like I said, you can buy different types of flour. We've got cornstarch, that's a help, baking powder, more cornstarch, baking soda, light brown sugar that you can use. I bake a lot of bread, so I keep brown sugar in here. Of course, your sugar, stuff like that. If you have any different type of, I would say corn muffin mix, you can, but you can also get the cornmeal itself. This is where I keep all like my canned stuff and everything. And you can see sometimes I get the real big sizes of, my stuff. But yeah, I have that. And as I said, this is my other pantry. Now I'll show you where I have my seasonings and stuff. Whew. This is where I have all my seasonings. I need one of those pull-out drawer ones. But I have everything in there. And I have containers where I have like all of my seasonings because I'm not the type that likes to go to the store constantly buying stuff. So for example, I will group them together. Here's one. I have about 3 of these things on this particular shelf. Breadcrumbs, you can make your own, but I wouldn't recommend it. Your sugar, a big thing of kosher salt. Always keep your salt on hand. If you don't eat sugar, a sugar substitute, you can buy these in the big quantities as well. I mean, these are just the basics, and they will help you as far as being able to have something My life experiences have given me the wisdom to navigate through difficult times. My spirit is unbreakable, and I will persevere through any hardship. Thank you for joining me today. And don't forget, please like and subscribe.